Alright folks, hello, this is take number 2 actually. The first one was already uploaded and processed and everything, but it had no audio. I think this one has audio now. But anyway, if the title didn't give it away, I am making a review that I never thought I would make for a game that I never thought I would play. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The reason I say I never thought I would play it is simply because I am one of those people who have been hating on the Call of Duty series for the last X amount of years about them just being the same every single year, because they have been the same every single year. But finally, Call of Duty has decided to innovate Treyarch, and it's worked out well. It's pretty freaking awesome. Now I'm cleaning my glasses. I don't like to play competitive multiplayer in games, so I'm not talking about the multiplayer of the game, and I don't like zombies post World at War, so I'm not going to be talking about zombies. I'm going to be talking about just the campaign, the story, and blah. So throughout the campaign there are several real-time strategy, top-down type levels where you can switch control between several different units or vehicles and position them in places and send them off to do things to meet a certain objective. And that in itself is a huge innovation for the franchise, because they ain't done anything anywhere near that advanced before. They've also introduced a feature where in level you can have a thing on your arm. It's like bleep bleep bloop bleep bloop bloop bloop, and you can target an area and send drones to attack it and be like pew pew pew. That's exactly what it's like in game. That was gameplay cinematic cutscene right there. As for the length of the campaign, no one, if you include those top down levels, no one can complain about the length of that game. It's at least about 9 hours, about 9 hour campaign. Now again, for the add that 9 hour campaign to the extensive multiplayer community the Call of Duty has, and add that to the extensive zombies mode, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is kind of a must buy game. Although I didn't buy it, I rented it from Love Film, but that's not the point. Now, Owen was telling me also he hates whatever games journalist that was now, because this person said they would vote for Black Ops 2 for Game of the Year as opposed to this Assassin's Creed 3. Again, rented it. And I gotta say, I agree with that game's journalist. People, like I said, have been giving Call of Duty a lot of hate, me included, for not innovating until this title. Assassin's Creed! Anyone else want a game that comes out every year and doesn't really change? It's this series, that's what. I've played Call of Duty World at War. I enjoyed the campaign and I loved the zombies mode. I played the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign. It was alright. But Black Ops 2, like I said, loved the campaign. The story itself is pretty awesome. There's a lot of there's a lot of emotional moments, and believe it or not, it does something that Mass Effect 3 didn't even do. You get to make choices that affect the ending. Oh my god! It happens twice that I noticed, unless I've just got amnesia and had a blackout. Where it says press X to do this or press A to do this, and depending on which one you choose, there's a different outcome, and that's pretty cool. Now, my brother told me, I'm not 100% sure about this, but all those top-down levels that I mentioned before, those are optional, apart from the very first one. And apparently, if you do those and you succeed, it has different outcomes in the story as well. So that's pretty damn cool. Also, see, there's always more to add. After the credits for the game, there's an awesome ending, where I'm not going to tell you. By the way, it's not a story spoiler or anything. It's a funny ending. Look it up on YouTube. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Avenged Sevenfold ending. Just go do that stuff. You'll appreciate it. The webcam slanted to the side. I'm not gonna fix it. Anything else? No, this video was 3 minutes shorter than the last one, because the last one I went off on all these random runs. But it's based in the future, as people may or may not know. 2025, and there was a thing before about, oh my god, they're introducing horses in Call of Duty. There are horses for one level, and that's one of the prequel levels. Like it's in the other Call of Duty games where it switches between multiple characters at like the same time. Now it switches between either Mason or Woods in like the 80s, I believe, and then like Woods is no, not Woods is Mason's son in 2025. One of the prequel levels, there's horses for like fucking 20 minutes maybe, and that's it. So if you're wanting Call of Duty on horseback, you've got one level worth. But yeah, really though, it has seemed to innovate quite a bit, and there's even parts throughout the level where it'll say access, and it's an optional thing. It's out of the way you would be going to finish the level. I suppose it says access, and you go for it, and you'll cut the lock or you'll open a door or whatever, and it'll have like an extra bonus thing for that level behind it. Like in one of the first levels, I got a cloaking device thing, which you use the wee beep 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 pad on your arm, and it turns you invisible, like fucking Crisis 2 style, like blah blah blah, invisibility. It was a lot like the Crisis 2 stealth set actually. And there's ones where you get mortars, you get like a taser fist thing, which makes people vomit and die. It's wonderful. And then as you progress through the game as well, you can unlock more weapons and stuff, which you then select for your loadout at the start of each campaign level. The loadout's different each time, and you can select from different guns, different attachments, and different perks. And one of the guns I unlocked near the end of the game, it's a gun that shoots through walls. What? And now it's not as overpowered as it sounds. You have to like charge up the shot, and if you charge it up like the full, it uses up 5 bullets instead of 1, I think. So it's not just like oh my god, I hold down right trigger longer and I can shoot through anything. And how there's people behind walls. Like when you aim down the side, it's like a heat seeker thing, and you can see the heat signature through the walls. It's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Anyway, yep, starting to ramble again. I've made it just as long as the last one. Awesome. As I was saying, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, in my opinion, is a definite purchase. And let's give it an 8 out of 10, shall we? So, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you.